It's a city where anything can happen. So what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted? From Disneyland to Death Valley, wine country to the coast, there is no better place to live, work, and play than right here. Hi, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and consider us your personal tour guide to all things good.
I'll say the 3 keywords: low impact on your body, maximum cardio, maximum fat burning, anti-gravity cardio exercise. Hi Dana, this is Sean from DNA Flying Yoga. I dare you try bungee fitness. Are you ready? When I'm fly high, 1, 2, 3.
I'm so confused.
Like you're wearing a pants. We offer aerial yoga, bungee fitness, pole dance, everything kind of aerial here. So that's how it is.
So tell me, what is a bungee yoga exercise?
So bungee fitness is you use a bungee cord attached to the ceiling and use the harness to add your gear and you exercise. The fun part of the bungee fitness is actually you can do things that's something you cannot do in real life using the bungee cord, like doing the inversion, jumping up and down, do handstand. It's very stress releasing too. Or where else you go out and scream and having fun and jumping all over the place. This is exactly what it is.
I feel like Spider-Man.
I was a ballerina a long time ago. I sprained my ankle. That was a childhood dream, and I couldn't do anything. So I changed my job to designer in fashion. I still wanted to have a little feelings for dance and something dance related. And aerial yoga is second closest to what I was able to do back then. But I think we need a little cardio exercises, and I wanted to do something in aerial version, and that's how bungee came in. Okay, bring it up.
Okay.
Step up.
Okay, up here.
Mm-hmm. Facing the front.
Wait,
Step
what's
back.
happening already? It's like pulling my butt up. Is there anything dangerous about it?
Nope, that holds about 1,000 pounds. I'm gonna give you a spin. Ready?
No spin.
No? Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go. Engage your core. Lean forward.
Okay.
Lean
Okay.
forward. Hold. Try
Okay.
not to go back. Can you open your arms?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now whip your arms up and see. So when you come to DNA Flying Yoga, you can join single group classes, or you can do private classes. You can join our regular membership monthly classes as well. It's very easy to follow. So bungee fitness is very open level. First timers can come and do it. Experienced can come do it. So we're gonna practice windmill for handstand.
Okay.
You're gonna plant your right foot, step forward, palms firm on the floor, and lift your hips and pike your hips up. So it looks like this.
Okay.
Step.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So firm on the floor. You can do push-ups that way. Press up. 1, nice. 2. Can you lift one leg? Can you lift your left leg up? Up.
What do you say to people that think that this is just kind of a gimmick?
Gimmick doesn't last long. I'm here to stay, so come and try. And for myself, I did about 30-minute exercise bungee just to check with my Apple Watch how many calories I'm burning. I burned about 980.
I can tell you what, you are not stressed or you're not thinking about anything else while you're here because you're so focused on what you're doing, and then you're laughing because it's like, who could be mad on a swing set, right? Couldn't be better.
Look up, nice.
You know, I've got my dogs with me now, but let's check in with another member of our LAU pack, Jasmine Simpkins. Hey, Jasmine, what are you up to? Help me out.
This is meant to be a safe space for people to explore and identify and feel welcomed. And so that's why instead of calling it a gallery, we call it our sacred house. Hello, I'm Daryl Wash, one of the partners here at Band of Vices. And we're really not just an art gallery business, we're an art and culture business. So we are really trying to identify, promote, and give visibility to those often unseen and overlooked, marginalized people of color. We're very intentional about the programming. We typically do 6 to 8 activations a year, and we call them exhibitions.
All right, so you know I've been trying to get in this gallery for quite some time. So tell me, what is the story? Because it's so amazing.
I've been a professional actor for most of my life. I began hosting art shows around 1999 to help visual artists make a living in the same way that people were supporting me as an actor. Then it really powder caked and turned into a business.
And so we opened our space across the street in 2015, and now we open this one in 21. But when we first took the building across the street, it was pretty run down. We had to relay floors and take out ceilings and patch up walls. But we always had a vision. I like to think that the West Adams area will just continue to evolve and grow. But, we were lucky. We were here first.
So why did you decide to paint it pink? I kind of think I know why, 'cause it's very eye-catching.
My initial thought was that this would be a love song for the neighborhood, that here's something beautiful that really represents a tender side of us at the same time. We call this space our sacred house. This is a sanctuary for really all types of different creative ventures that happen in here. LA has become an epicenter for the art world now. It used to be New York dominated, and then there was London. Sort of what the version that we're doing here in this West Adams community, it's access. So people are going, I have something in my backyard that I can walk to, I can bring my kids to, we can hang out.
We actually have a mantra that we have on the side of our building, and it says that, there was a time when it was bad to be black, a time when brown was illegal, a time when, being gay or queer was immoral, and a time when being differentially abled was abominable. There was a time when being different was a vice, and we reject those labels. We say to those folks, your time is now, our time is now. We're creating a band of vices.
And we are just getting started. LA Unscripted will be right back. California is considered a trend-setting state, and from food and tech to art, architecture, and design, there is so much to discover right here in our own backyard. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we're here to help keep you in the know.
LA and pizza is a very happy marriage. I think the beautiful thing about Los Angeles and pizza is that we get to kind of have it all. New York, Detroit, we've got it all, or Chicago even.
Hi, Caroline. I'm so excited to talk to you because me and my family, we have been dying for some really good pizza. It helped me. You know everything about LA. Where are the best pizza places?
Well, first of all, I feel that very deeply coming from somebody that just had pizza for lunch and dinner. So,
I love you already.
I suppose we can start with my favorite, which is maybe going to shock a lot of people. My favorite pizza is actually deep dish.
My heart and soul are with deep dish.
It's a place called Hollywood Pies. It's over in Mid-City. It's not exactly the spot that you're gonna go and sit down and enjoy a pizza. It's not like quite an experience, but I'm telling you, it is the best deep dish, in my opinion. But if you're on the east side, try Masa. Pizzeria Mozza, that's a classic. Roberta's is really great. That's, by way of Brooklyn. That's top 3 favorite pizzas of all time for me. So I go there only to have a bee sting pizza in this restaurant.
What is a bee sting pizza?
So the bee sting pizza is soppressata, spicy soppressata, and then they drizzle it with a spicy honey.
So it's so funny because you've been talking about all these pizzas, but I have to kind of see them. So I'm going to go on your blog.
I wanted to take it upon myself to explore as much as I possibly can, share what I found along the way. And it has just been so much fun exploring the city every single day for the past 8 years, and sharing that with, like-minded people that want to enjoy the best this place has to offer. My absolute favorite place to actually go and enjoy a pizza, like as a meal, as an experience, would probably be La Antica Pizzeria da Michele in Hollywood. And they have such a beautiful space. They have this gorgeous patio. It's great for kids, for families, for I think date night. They do brunch. Long story short, they do the best margarita pizzas. It's
Oh my God. You know, I've lived here for so long and I don't even know about that place.
It is top 3 favorite pizzas in Los Angeles for me, for sure.
So what are you doing tonight? Do you want pizza for a 3rd meal in a row?
Absolutely. It might be my 4th meal, actually.
Let's meet at Roberta's in Culver City.
Perfect. Love
Done.
it.
See you there. I'm buying.
Okay, can't wait.
Shifting gears, let's check in with Megan. Tell us something good.
What's up? My name is Joshua Videz. I'm a visual artist based in Southern California, and welcome to Matte Black Coffee.
You never thought this was gonna happen, right? When we were in class together, like I remember you were the kid with like the tattoo on your finger. What is
It's a
that?
cannonball.
Did you know then this was in the works?
I mean, not this exactly. You know, I think I've always had an idea in the back of my mind that I wanted to be known for something.
How do you explain it, your artwork?
I create these visual experiences, which I think I'm mainly known for.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, there's products that, you know, go with that, you know, collaborations with Fendi and Converse, BMW, New Balance. It's not only doing my own thing, but also being able to be pushed to, you know, this massive audience, you know, globally through the brand partnerships. When I was thinking about creating a permanent space was like, what could it be besides obviously like a gallery of just my work? I've always had a love for coffee, and you know, being Guatemalan, I think it's just in my blood. So my grandpa actually had like a small cafe, you know, and like bakery in Guatemala in the 30s, and that's where like the idea of creating a coffee shop came about. There's 3 partners in this program. Andy owns After's Ice Cream. James owns Mostra Coffee, which they won Roaster of the Year in 2019. He's the legitimate coffee guy, and I'm the one that basically created the space.
All right, Josh, take me on this tour. Like, this is your iconic artwork. The black, the white, I feel like where am I? How would you describe it to people?
I mean, this is kind of what the inside of my brain looks like, I guess. You know, this is hand-painted canvas. This is produced vinyl. This table's hand-painted. These back pieces are hand-painted. This is vinyl. So we were also thinking about wear and tear, right? Like, where are people gonna sit? What are people gonna touch? The floor is obviously completely hand-painted from front to back. If you come here on the weekends, there's a line out the door and every one of these pods is taken. There's kids coming in here like fully dressed in black and white, you
like
know?
knowing I'm coming to the installation.
Not even knowing who I am, not even knowing what this artwork is or that it's here. They're walking in and being like, I saw this on TikTok. You know, I saw this on Instagram. What is it? That's, to me, is like an amazing way to run a business.
Have you done this here before? Have you tried to make the coffee, or is that an art on its own?
I mean, I worked at Starbucks when I was 17.
Stop it.
So
Also, you worked at Starbucks.
I should still have it in me.
Sprinkle it in here?
Yeah, you can.
Josh, I'm making this for you. You have to drink it. So you tell me.
Is that enough? More?
No, you can go more. You just gotta turn it once.
I tend to mess everything up. Okay.
Look at that.
Good morning. Welcome to Matte Black. All right.
Go for it.
Hire me.
It's good, right?
I mean, this hits. There you have it. Cheers to that.
And let's see what Healthy Vibes Liberty Chan is spreading.
This is a workout that if for anybody who's out there who thinks, I'm not a dancer, I'm not flexible, I'm clumsy, I have 2 left feet, I'm super uncoordinated, this workout still works for you. My name is Andrea Rogers, and I'm the founder of Extend Bar. So Extend Bar is a super effective, low impact workout that's based on the principles of dance and Pilates. But that doesn't mean you have to have any dance experience or be a ballerina or have any Pilates background. So I started dancing from the age of 3. That love of movement just carried me through my entire life. And then I transitioned that love into a Pilates career. And I've just always carried this love of movement and empowering women to move their bodies.
This bar actually came to my house a few days ago. I put it together and I thought I was going to have to call someone in.
But no. I wanted it to be, as I said, functional and effective piece of a prop and equipment that you can use at home to amplify your workouts.
And I was shocked. It came in a pretty small box. I was carrying it downstairs. I set it up. Probably took me 10 minutes.
I'm going to show you 2 specific bar strengthening moves. We're going to open our feet out to the side and take a big giant step to what we call second position. This is a wide plie. That was awesome. You've done good work. You feel it already, right?
It hurts.
And we're going to work now the back side. You're going to hinge forward on your bar. Take the outside leg and point it behind you. You're going to lift and squeeze.
Oh my gosh, the burn.
Consistent effort over time equals results. 2 different websites. You can go to extendbar.com, extendbarre.com, or you can go to AndreaLeeRogers.com, and that's where the ballet bar is.
And we have so much more for you after the break, because going off script is far more fun than sticking to it, right? Discovering new places, falling in love again with old favorites, enjoying the moment. That is what living life unscripted means to us. But you know what else is unscripted? What happens right after you Dana Dare me.
There's a really great artisanal perfume culture here on the West Coast that doesn't really exist anywhere else in the States. I'm Christopher Gordon from the Perfume Studio in Hollywood. Dana, I dare you to make a signature scent. We create the fragrances, and that fragrance can be used in anything from candles to body scents to room sprays. Our goal was to make perfumery accessible to anyone, whether they wanted to become a perfumer themselves or whether they just wanted to create their own signature scent.
I accept your dare. I am going to learn to be a nose just like you.
Scent is one of the most powerful senses that we have. And even between people, a person can wear the same fragrance and have it smell different than their best friend. Because their skin is different, because they may have dry skins, a different diet even can affect the smell.
How do we get started?
So we get started by choosing one of these base fragrances.
Okay.
We've got a selection of feminine, unisex, and masculine fragrances.
I definitely think I like sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would suggest Sensual Gourmand.
Because I am one.
We write down the formula, but we keep this on file.
Okay.
So if you fall in love with it, you can always come back. We're going to do 30 drops of that. So Sensual Gourmand is here.
Now when I count, I'm going to do it very sensual. 1.
Oh, that's not a drop.
Oh, it's not?
No.
What?
Let's add some of the jasmine. Let's do 12. So we offer a quick 2.5-hour Saturday class a couple times a month where people just come in because they want to make a perfume. They've thought about it, they love perfume. After that, we have a foundation in perfumery, which is geared towards people who want to go into the business. They want to become perfumers. So it's more in depth, it's a few days long. So we give that a little shake, mix the oils in, and now we're going to smell the final creation.
The moment of truth. I'm so excited. It smells delicious. It smells amazing. I'm gonna wear this every day.
Wear it in good health.
Yeah, thank you. And here's the bonus of going off script in our city. Whether it's 20 miles or 20 minutes, you're bound to bump into something amazing.
I have a lot of influences that go back to my childhood, but mostly it's a combination of skateboarding and skateboard art, comic books, and graffiti. At this point, I've painted over 100 murals in 30 cities. My name is Tristan Eaton. I'm a Los Angeles-based painter and muralist, and I'm revealing my journey as an artist. I feel like I have a collage aesthetic that's based on all of the different areas of focus that I've had in my life. And that's how I tell a story, by ripping them all up and bringing them together like a puzzle. I was born on Sunset Boulevard. I grew up in LA. I have stacks of art from when I was 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. It was pretty obvious that it was an obsession at a young age, and that's taken me down a lot of different roads. I was very lucky to have the Long Beach Museum of Art showing 25 years of my journey as an artist, through designing flyers for hip-hop shows in Detroit, to painting motorcycles for the Rough Riders in New York, to putting up street signs all over the country, to working for the Obama campaign, to my modern work now that's mostly painting and sculpture and murals. I think that the mural work is the most important work that I do because it has the potential to help people the most. This is my fourth version of this mural here at York Boulevard and Avenue 50. This one is of Cesar Chavez and Zapata. I started painting the murals in this corner during the Black Lives Matter movement, and I painted Martin Luther King on the shutters, and a few days later, a local racist came out, painted over the whole mural, wrote racial slurs over it. So I came back and I immediately painted Malcolm X over it in response, and then that was painted over and defaced. So I painted Angela Davis in response to that. This was painted with my friend Sonny Boy and my friend Grace, and we thought it was nice to have a white artist, a black artist, and a Mexican artist all coming together. It's a thrill, really, to drive around any city and see my work out in public. And it's an honor to have that work become a cherished part of people's everyday life. And I know I've done my job well when a community does not want my mural painted over, and it's become part of their identity.
Okay, see how 30 minutes flies by when you're having this much fun? But how will we top it? Well, you'll just have to meet me back here next time to find out. Until then,